Alright guys, today we're going to do the hunting ethical challenge I seen on Backfire TV from Jim Harmer. He goes through and he asks people what their ethical hunting range is, like what's their max range that they would shoot a deer. And we're going to test it out. For me, with my setup, 300 yards is my max, and we're going to be doing it with my 350 Legend today. We're shooting this steel plate. I'll be aiming for center of the plate, probably about 4 inches or so low from this point. I'm aiming right for center of that. We're going to do 1 or 2 shots here at 300, and we're going to see if that's my ethical hunting spot or hunting distance. Alright, so we're doing the 300 yard ethical hunting distance. I'm also, if I feel up to it, I have a can of paint here, spray painted red, and we're going to try and hit that too. So if I can hit center of that plate right where I'm thinking I'm going to hit, plus I can hit that paint can, 300 yards is definitely going to be the max for me and a good distance that I can be out here. If you look behind me, these are one of the fields that I hunt, and from here to that tree line is 300 yards, and I got about 250, 300 yards to the other field, 300 yards on the other field, and I got another 300-400 yards on the field to the south of me here. So I have the area, I got the distance, so let's see if I can shoot that and stay consistent. Right, so being that this is a max hunting yardage test, I'm not going to be shooting from the bench, although I have hunted from this bench before, but I'm not always going to be in this field. I'll be walking up to the house, walking out to my stand. So the setup that I got, I will be shooting from the ground. I got my bag right there. A chance to me, I'll probably be throwing this in my bag, hunting bag. And then out there is the steel plate. One there on the left. So we'll go and get this loaded up here and load the magazine. And yeah, we're gonna see. I'm gonna lay from the ground. Now, the field just got cut, but I'm not that high above the grass, so it's gonna be interesting. So throw a couple rounds in here. Gun holds 5. I'll probably just throw 2 shots on steel, whether I miss or not, and then I'll probably throw 1 or 2 shots at that paint can. I'll go 3 shots on steel and then 2 shots at the paint can, and then that'll give me a good reading. And see, is 300. I know I can hit 300 yards, but it's after me shooting for a little bit. So this will be a cold shot. It is, 91 degrees out here, but cold barrel. No shots today, and we'll see if we can do it. I'm gonna do 1 shot with you guys. You guys can see me shoot, and then I'll turn you guys around, and then I'll throw the last 2 shots where you guys can hopefully see it on steel. This is my Ruger American Go Wild and a Magpul stock, a Leopold CDS 39x40. And I'm shooting the Winchester XP 150 grain bullets. First shot. Get all the power up. Yeah, I'm just clearing that grass. Alright, I hit bottom of that plate. And I didn't have my earplugs in. Wow, is that loud. Probably should put them in on the next shot. But alright, I'm going to turn you guys around and hopefully you can see the impact. For some reason I'm hitting a little bit low. But I don't know if that's just the grass or whatever, but we're going to throw 2 more shots down there and see where they hit. You can kind of see the bullet where it impacted. My left and right is perfect, but I'm right on the bottom of that plate. So from where I was aiming, that's probably about 4 inches low from where my aim point was. Go ahead and get. What the heck's going on? I've never had this gun jam before. There we go. That was weird. Alright. Aiming again. Steel plate. The one on the left. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to go on that paint can. I got 2 shots to hit that paint can. I don't think you can see it on there, but since I'm hitting about 4 inches low from where my aim point is, I'm going to have to aim at the top of that can. And hopefully I can hit it. First shot, knocked it off. Now I got 1 bullet left. We'll go ahead and hit that steel plate again and see if I can put 1 more group on there. Perfect. That unzoomed. Alright, we're going to take a ride down there and see what our grouping looks like. I hit that paint can first shot, so I did have to aim about 1 inch above where the cap is, so we'll see where I hit that can. But we'll drive down there and take a look and see what we got. Alright, we're back here. Here's the paint can. So, actually, I wonder if the grass was messing with my shot, because I'm just missing the grass, and I was aiming, I'd said at that cap, and I hit it right here. But hitting at the other target, I was a lot lower. I was about 1.5 feet lower from where that one is to where this is sitting up. So I wonder if I'm in level with the ground, I'm gonna have to just taking that into consideration, because that was only what, 2 inches off from where I was aiming. I was sitting right there, and it looked like I was holding a little bit to the right. You'll see where I'm on the target here in a minute. So I was aiming, my aim point was like right there. And I hit there, knocked it off. I'm happy with that. But, all right, go get you set up real quick. So, 350 Legend, Ruger American, with 150 grain deer season XPs. I got 3 shots there and then 1 right there. I'm aiming right there in the center of the plate, so I'm only, say, about 4 inches low. But if I'm aiming center of the lungs on a whitetail at 300 yards, I'm only off the size of my fist. That's a dead deer. So I think that's a pass. I think we're a win with the Ruger American 350 Legend. Thanks for watching.